So today Trump unveiled a list of 11 different people he is rather, considering for Supreme Court and just appointing. And, I can't comment on the individual. I got a text message because I'm so popular. I can't comment on the individual people that are associated with this list or that are on this list because I'm going to be frank. I don't know much of anything about them as individuals. All I know is that they're all lawyers from different parts of the country, and a few of them are women. And I like that. I think that, if anything, doing that during a potential presidency, which I now have to give the leeway for because going up against Clinton, they've essentially gift wrapped the election for him for the Republicans, as Bobby Jindal said a couple months ago. I'm glad that at the very least, if he does win, we'll get females on the Supreme Court. That gender disparity nonsense is ridiculous. We can never have just as many males and females, or if not one more female than male. That just can never happen, ever, on any type of legislative body. Can't be in the Senate, can't be in the House of Representatives. It always has to be more males. We can never have it be equal or slightly more females. That can never happen. But enough of ranting and raving about gender disparity. I think it's and CNN even commented, this is part of the ridiculousness or just the unorthodox style of his campaign. If you had told me yesterday, which was May 17th, today's May 18th, 2016, in case anyone's watching this and doesn't know when the day it was recorded, that a presidential candidate, one who been in the race for about 11 months now and is now the nominee, presumably anyway. Most likely, I don't think there's anything that will emerge that will stop him at this point. But if you had told me that yesterday he would just randomly throw out this list and name drop 11 people, I would have thought you were crazy. I would have thought you were just off your rocker, because there was nothing to indicate he actually wanted to do this. And sure enough, it took most of the commentators that I've seen or heard from today, it took them all by surprise. A list! He's got this person's name on it, and this person's name on it, and this person's name on it. And they're acting as if this was never going to come. But I do understand their shock, because it is surprising. But on the other hand, you shouldn't be completely baffled. Almost makes me not even question if tomorrow he's going to throw out more VP candidates. And the biggest problem that this list has, along with that VP list, now that I've brought it up, is that there are too many people. And what I mean by that is, let's say you live in Wisconsin. Let me go to one person's name here. You're a fan of Diane Sykes, who's on this list. You can't even get excited because so many people are on that list. You can't think of the possibilities of, she might get on the Supreme Court. She might be there. She might actually be on the highest court in the nation. I mean, there's still the possibility, but it's so slim when you have 11 people up for consideration by this one person who, I'm just going to go and say, people already think is sexist. And I don't know if he is or not. Part of me doesn't really believe it. I'm kind of hesitant to throw out terms against people because I've been called things that I know aren't true, and I just really don't want to perpetuate that type of nonsense where you just label someone as something that they don't proclaim to be. Trump proclaims to be a Republican. We'll call him that. Trump proclaims to be, a capitalist. We'll call him that. So it's as simple as that. This was also apparent in his VP list, where there were 6 or 7 people, which was a little smaller, but not like it's 3 or 2 guys where I can go, it's going to be him, it's going to be him, it's going to be that person, it's going to be this person. I mean, we've had people that weren't even part of what Carson confirmed be mentioned as under consideration. It's as if anyone could be on the list. I could be on that list. You're gonna log into there one day on the nominees or the potential Supreme Court appointees and see Justin Dillon on there of California or some kind of nonsense. And I'm not even a lawyer, so that's how you know it's just ridiculous. But yeah, very interesting day, very surprising. Took us all by complete shock. We're blown away. I almost fell out when I saw the list. I looked up and I went and just fell back. And again, if he wants to go out and do things like this, even though they're again unorthodox, and we are kind of left wondering what's the next thing he's going to do. What's the next thing he's going to do? He can go out and do it. No one's going to stop him, and no one's going to fault him for wanting to keep things fresh and surprising and not and revealing. I guess every day there's some revelation that we've never seen before. If only we could get the revelation of his tax returns, that would be the best one, in my view. But thank you for watching and have a good day.